meal prepped a bunch of chicken, and I seasoned it 3 ways. Your pantry, your seasonings, think of your seasonings like your accessories for your outfit. Go seasoning shopping. Alright, so we're going to talk about variety. What to do and get nervous making decisions on their own, and that's fine. Add an extra pre-cook item. Substitute your cook as you go foods pre-cook. So these foods right here, cook as you go, and one's in yellow. So if you're not going to prep these in bulk, it doesn't make sense to prep bacon in bulk. Some people do, and if you want to, that's fine. Spinach, olive oil. Switch these up. You can eat something different there every day. But the thing is, you got to have a game plan. Know what you're going to do and just know what options you have. Add an extra pre-cook item for the ease of swapping. So you can cook a batch of chicken and meatballs, or a batch of sweet potatoes and a seasoned rice at the same time. So for instance here, these are some honey turkey meatballs. And you have a video on this. If you do 2 at the same time, and then if you're one of those people that eat according to your mood, which I know some people tell me that, Christine, I just feel like this today. Yeah, some people are like that, and if you need that, okay, that's cool. So have these in the Tupperware in the fridge. Have these in the Tupperware in the fridge, and that way you kind of can convince yourself that you have more options, because you do have options. Reality is you do have options. Just because you can't eat everything doesn't mean you can't have variety. Again, this is another example where I cooked some sweet potatoes and brown rice at the same time. So it's am I in a sweet potato mood? Am I in a rice mood? It makes you feel better to have some more freedom and flexibility in your choices, because something that simple, having that extra bit of choice, I know it makes people happy. Vary your seasoning. Vary them. You guys don't have to not season your food. Use seasonings. Use seasonings. Use seasonings. So this is kind of blurry, but this was something I did on my Instagram a while back. I meal prepped a bunch of chicken, and I seasoned it 3 ways. I have these big Tupperware containers, and I'll put them in and I'll pull them out as I wanted. But here I was using Trader Joe's coffee garlic barbecue rub. And here I did some pancake syrup and sesame seeds. It was really good. And here I used some sriracha and lime. Use seasonings. Don't be afraid. And people are like, oh my gosh, Christine, well, what should I season it with? Here's a crazy list. These are all good. Your pantry, your seasonings, think of your seasonings like your accessories for your outfit. You know what I mean? Your earrings, your bracelets, your purses, your watches. You know what I mean? Go seasoning shopping. Seriously, go seasoning shopping, please. Garlic, onion, vinegars. Look at all these things you can put on your booth. If you're bored, stock up your pantry and get excited. Find things you like. Find things that excite you. Find things that your family will like. There's a million different things here, wasabi, sage, chive, cilantro, parsley, sweeteners, spices. So don't be afraid to use seasonings. Every one of these will make a dish completely different. Completely different. Vary your cooking and your veggie cutting methods. So weird. I'm going to talk about this, but just because there's eggs on there, you can scramble them, you can hard boil them, you can do them over easy, you can do them poached. For like chicken, like it doesn't have to be your chicken. Yeah, like your chicken doesn't have to be just like you can grill it, you can broil it, you can season it with this, you can marinate it, you can crock pot. Like, don't be afraid to vary how you cook things. Cut your veggies in different ways. I'm so big on this, and mentally it helps me so much. If I cut a vegetable differently, I feel like I'm in a different world. Like, it's so weird. Like carrots, if they're matchsticks versus if they're like round, or like sweet potatoes, oh my gosh. Like if they're like thin and crispy versus like sticks versus like a mash versus, there's so many things you can do, and like don't be afraid to vary these things. So this is a meal prep I did where I substituted out some zucchini noodles for like this like little baby amount of sweet potatoes. These were my macros at the time, but I had a lot more zucchini noodles. And like, go to like the store, like go to Bed Bath & Beyond, like these noodle makers, they're fun. Like it mixes it up. Like if you just want to change something, but like it's fun. And like I also threw in some mushrooms here, and I think this was some sun-dried tomatoes, just to like mix it up just a little bit. Even if you only find one recipe in a cookbook that like, I don't know, you like it, your family likes it, because it's hard. I know how it is with like families and stuff. It's hard to find a new recipe that you could integrate into the rotation. I'm not talking like the one you tried just one time, like, oh, I'll find this. Like something that like is not going to be like a disaster experiment, something that your family will actually eat. So explore and experiment.
Christine, your recipes are so good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So basically, that's the nature of the main content that I wanted to share with you guys today. Our society judges women very harshly, and I want to change that. I am starting the Gage Girl Scholars Program today because I believe that women can be sexy, they could be smart and strong at the same time.